You mean this model starts at 399 yuan and comes with 499 yuan standard configuration and fully loaded configurations. Does the Luchuochuo keyboard Laser 80 now have 2 new color options? That's right, yes, fish purple and glacier blue. Let's look directly at the keyboard and the house's shell. It uses an electrical primer combined with a spray coating casing. It feels like a matte texture, not very delicate. Spraying has its advantages. It doesn't get sweaty. Dust won't be too noticeable. And its purple is really very light. It doesn't have the high saturation warrior vibe I imagined. The matching keycaps are also very harmonious. This time there's a change. A matte PC keycap is used. The front is frost clear, and all around are fists, which is why its lighting effects are excellent. It fits the name of the Aurora very well. What's the downside? I feel like the light beads in the space are still too few. Since you plan to make RGB, then slot a 5-lamp bead. In addition to the circular RGB decoration around the keyboard on the front of the Mechanism 80, there is also an LED strip surround light, and these lights are capable. At the same time, Rhythm is also the only weapon currently on the market that can do this. Rhythm is a rhythmic aluminum head keyboard. Let's take a look at just how handsome he is. Morathan Friends Listang Committeth a Modern Great. 3. Muntsanan Stilna Labelto Define Watwer Toakother Cross Injavarai Friends with Benefit. Source of method more profound Theboarder so for connection cannot be found Ducal when I Urelonilia. 2. Amadrope Everything. The Glacier Blue shell features anodized and sprayed finishes, which is completely different. Feels very smooth to the touch. The difference between the two, it's like the difference between a high-definition screen protector and a matte film on a phone. Of course, the price of being delicate is that it's easy to bump into bumps and get injured with both advantages and disadvantages. Similarly, his blue outfit is paired with a set of matte hairstyles. The shoulder cap characters are hard yet clear. Touching this character, there was still a slight protrusion. The back panel still uses brushed PVD with stainless steel counterweighting. Besides the shell and the sword cap, these 2 new colors are completely different in terms of switches. Or maybe you know your moon god axis isn't working anymore, right? The rain pollutant uses an Auraphaton axis. Glacier Blue uses the polar lake segment axis. The pressure on the Auraphaton axis is about 42 grams, forming a 3.5 mm scale, trigger formation of 2 mm. The 22 mm extra long spring has a very fast rebound, very responsive, and the feel is very smooth. The voice was a bit muffled. Cross sound. The Geely Lake axis is our familiar face. It really is a paragraph axis. The final glory, a key tool for promoting dormitory friendships. Let's briefly listen to the sounds of these 2 golden plates. Those 2 new color options are also introduced to the other Evoke models from the bike shop. 80 has actually always been my own keyboard at home. I used a Huaxia red color scheme before. I use it for no other reason. Its front high shock is especially comfortable. The front height is about 18 millimeters. Even after long use, it won't feel tiring. The keyboard has another great feature. The factory gasket structure isn't particularly soft and springy. Its lower limit is actually quite small, so it feels rather firm in hand. I personally prefer this kind of feel, that kind of soft, bouncy single key. Slotted structures have been used for a long time. It's incredibly cloying. Of course, this keyboard also supports replacing screws with a set structure. It's right around the top cover, so it's quite convenient to take apart. Just be careful. Don't touch this anode casing at any moment. It's too easy to get damaged. Those 2 new color options are completely different from the previous ones. The color scheme that impressed me most about their style was still cheese white. In the rainy seasons of those years, my cheese white is truly my favorite. This time they actually released such a unique color scheme, and the key is that it was quite harmonious. If the product really does its best, they really need a raise barring any surprises. This Polar Who Switch Glacier Blue, it should be my main keyboard for a while to come. My daily routine is Mazda Super Smash Bros. And Teamfight Tactics Hearthstone. 3. So this key cannon is more than enough. Alright, that's all for this video. I am Sancho. We'll do that next time.